Narayan, last two matches, Sigo have not given the result that was expected or they should have given. क्या प्लेयर्स के बीच में क्या चल रहा है, मन पे क्या बीत रही है? Are the players hurting?
नहीं, हम लोग तो मैच अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, लेकिन रिजल्ट नहीं मिला, वो तो पार्ट ऑफ गेम है, क्योंकि सब कुछ कभी अच्छा होता है, कभी मैच जीतता है, कभी लूज़ होता है, ये तो पार्ट ऑफ द गेम है। लेकिन हम लोग मोटिवेट नेक्स्ट मैच के लिए पूरा फोकस है यही।
अभी सीजन का एकदम क्रूशियल पार्ट आ रहा है, 2 बड़े गेम आ रहे हैं, मोरल कैसा है टीम में, प्लेयर की?
हम लोग का टीम यूनिटी सबका अच्छा है, क्योंकि हम लोग सब बॉन्डिंग अच्छा है, सबके साथ सब फ्रेंडली है, ग्राउंड में, ग्राउंड के बाहर। अभी तो मैच बाय मैच है, हम लोग का नेक्स्ट सिर्फ केरला, अभी केरला ब्लास्टर के मैच में ही फोकस है।
Any more questions?
नारायण, आप एफसी गोवा की टीम से खेल रहे हैं, तो पहले दूसरी टीम थी, सो एटमॉस्फेयर कैसा है एफसी गोवा बाकी टीम?
इसमें वो तो सब एक ही जैसा है, सब मतलब प्लेयर डिफरेंट होता है, लेकिन सब एक ही जैसा है, मोटिवेशन सेम, कोचेस लोग, मतलब प्लेयर सब फ्रेंडली होता है ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा।
पेनल्टी और पासेस, ये जो मिस्टेक वो टीम और टीम इफेक्ट के टाइम किया जाता है, उसको किस तरह से देखें?
मतलब मिस्टेक तो सभी लोग करते हैं, हम लोग मिस्टेक नहीं करेंगे तो कैसे? वही हम लोग को इम्प्रूवमेंट करना है, जो मिस्टेक हुआ नेक्स्ट डे ना हो सेम मिस्टेक, उसको लेके ही हम लोग को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा देखना पड़ता है।
लेकिन वो नेक्स्ट मैच के लिए ग्रो करना है, तो वो थोड़ा सा डिमोशन होता है कि भाई ये मिस्टेक
मिस्टेक तो होना ही है, उसको भूलना है, जो मिस्टेक हो गया अभी होगा तो नेक्स्ट मैच में नहीं करना है, वही मोटिवेशन लेके चलना है, सेम भूल नहीं करना है हम लोग मुझे।
Any more questions for Narayan? All right, we'll move on to questions for coach.
Coach, 2 back-to-back defeats, that 2 at home, and now you'll be traveling away for 2 matches, coming first to Kerala. What are the things in your mind when it comes to Kerala, especially after 2 defeats?
Try to change these 2 defeats and try to win the games now. This is part of football. It's win, draw or lose, and then we were in a very, very good situation. We were in a very good situation, unbeaten during all the first leg, which is very difficult. And now, after 2 defeats, but after I don't know how many years in football, I think that for me is normal, these kind of situations. Usually, when you are on top, all the teams want to be the team who is on top of the table, and that's all. Now we have 2 options. One is okay, bye, give up, or the other is try to recover the feelings, and especially try to win the game in Kerala, which I think that we played 2 teams in similar situation now. Let's see if we can beat them, and then for sure the head will work again in the correct way. No?
Coach, what do you think are the reasons for FC Goa's struggle to score? What are the basic issues that are practiced?
My feelings are that similar games we won during the first leg, because in the first half the other day we had not 1,000 but very clear chances, or 3-4 very clear chances, and when you don't score, obviously in one moment the opponent will be will have the chance to score, and the good thing for them was that they play with order. They were not nervous when we attack, especially in the beginning of the first half. And finally, when they scored the penalty, then the team was very nervous. Yes, the last minutes after the defeat against Mohumbagan the other day, yeah, we attack, we create chances, but was more with the heart than with the head. No, I think that the last minutes, yes, the attitude was very good, but the disorder in the pitch was big. No, but I think that is a normal situation. I think everyone was expecting that we were champions 5 games before the end, but this is a competition where there are very good teams and it's very hard. No? I think it's very nice for the people. I'm disappointed with when I see that still football is not too much spectators in the not only I don't speak about Goa, because not only Goa, in all the places we are very happy with our fans, obviously, the fans who are coming. But for example, the former day Goa Mohumbagans, if we win we are again on top, and I don't know, but not too much people in the stands, but more or less this is the same in every game in ISL. No, I think is a pity when ISL is with 5 teams fighting for the shield, with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, with 6 teams fighting for the 6th position, changing the positions every, now Jamshedpur, now Northeast, now BFC, changing the positions, and okay, I think that with this kind of that is exciting now. I think that I expected more crowd in the stands.
Coach, Kerala Blaster lost 3 back-to-back matches. So next match versus you are playing with them. So what do you expect from the Kerala Blasters from next match?
I know perfectly Ivan, good coach and good friend. Like all the Balkanic people with a strong character, he managed very good the group, and I think that he will push the players. I expect after 3 defeats a strong Kerala Blaster with a lot of in the first minutes they will try to push a lot, but we know this. They are Kerala Blaster, but we are FC Goa. Then again, it will be a equal game, and anything can happen, or everything can happen. But I'm confident in that we will react in this game.
Coach, some of the players look like their confidence has taken a beating. Like Jai Gupta, Noah didn't look the same players in the last match. So, did you have some special words to tell some of the players?
No, for me, you speak too much about these 2 players exactly. Think that Juan Pedro Benali the other day spoke very, very good about Partip Gogoi. He said exactly the same. Prematch spoke about this in the last list. Here you play 2 good games, and seems that you have to play in the national team. You have to now you are one of the best players in the world. Partip, I agree with, is not my case. I don't have to speak, but as a opponent, I have to say that he will be a very good player. With Jay, I have the same feeling. Noah is another thing. Is a foreigner that he showed his quality last season. In this season, he's not scoring the goals. And okay, the other day was the first time in the bench and seemed that the world is finishing. Because the other time that he was in the bench was after the injury. But I repeat again, no, especially with the young players, we need to keep calm, because finally, yes, interview every day, you are the best, you are the best, you are the best. They are not used to this kind of situations, and sometimes your head doesn't work in the correct way. I think that the process is the process, the maturity of the players. One player is mature at 17, 18, another player is mature at 22, 23. Then is keep calm. Jay will be a great player, but this takes time. He's not, and let's go. Yes.
Coach, we played last week Northeast, now Kerala last week, and Mumbai City. So back-to-back matches in a few days. So is it hectic for you?
I don't want to. You say because are very close. Every team is the same. And I understand. I try to put in the head of everyone. I understand that to make the fixture is very, very difficult, because there are teams like Odisha playing the AFC Cup. They are teams that especially in the beginning, Mumbai, Mohun Bagan, or Odisha playing Asian competitions, and the thing is that there are teams with a lot of different number of games. It's not easy, because when you make the fixture, even you don't know which teams will qualify for the next round, and it's difficult because especially in the second leg, when you make the fixture, there are teams with 12 games, another with 11, another with 10. Then it's not easy. Can be better? Yes, can be better. There is one more clear example about this. Okay, you play in 3 days, okay? But for example, when we play against BFC in March 14, our former game is Punjab 11, three days before. The former game of Bengaluru is second, is 12 days before our game. But you never know. Maybe I prefer to play after 3 days than after 12. You never know. Antonio Lopez Abas was complaining about this the last week, but they are winning every game now with this in this moment, no? Then you never know. I think that we are used, the coaches that we are here for a long time. After the bubble, everything is easy now, because in the bubble was crazy. That moment was we play every 3-4 days practically all the games. This was really because we had to finish for the COVID. Very compact, no, very close, all the games. No?
Coach, Kerala is playing their match in their home ground now. There is one news there. Kerala playing without that key players like goalkeeper Sachin, Suresh, and other midfielder. So it is beneficial for FC Goa.
This is for all the teams. This is for all the teams. I think that they lost. Yes, Sachin Suresh is playing a great season, but the player for me that is difficult to substitute is Adrian Luna. And I think that they had bad luck, because the injuries in Kerala are not muscle problems, are very big injuries. No, they lost Pepra, they lost Adrian Luna, they lost one guy that I don't remember the name. Sorry.
Dimitris.
No.
The midfielder.
No. One Australian guy
sorry.
before the competition, just before the competition. Then now we lost Victor and Sandesh with ACL. There are more players with Ashik Kurniyan in Mohun Bagan, and more players than, sorry, because there are more. This is part of football, and this is the worst thing, more than lose or win one game. The big injuries are very bad especially for the players, obviously, but for the competition also, no? I think that the expectations for Kerala Blasters or for us or for another team would be different with these players. Maybe. You never know what will happen.
So, one more thing is, every press conference you are saying that every game match different. So, when you are on the point table of 6, how you look at the playoff matches? Next playoff.
Next playoff, I prefer don't say nothing because I want to finish with calm my season. Now they say that, I think, if they don't change now, the champion is the winner of the Shield, no? And will play Asian competition is the winner of the Shield plus East Bengal because they won the Super Cup. Then the playoff, I don't know. Maybe it's for money, no? If you are champion or you are second, third, 4, 5, 6, usually in all the leagues in the world, according the table, you receive more money. But if you are not champion and if you don't get a slot to play in Asia, then I would understand that nobody was in the stadium. Now, yes. But when you are playing these games, I am expecting more people in the stadiums.
Coach, it's the first time that your team has suffered 2 back-to-back losses. So, as a manager, is it like a big challenge to you, looking at the situation and trying to turn it around?
Obviously, every time there are less games till the end of the season, then you have to react. But I think that I told you in the last press conference, I like this competition because this is the competition where you play home and away against all teams in the same conditions, same rules for everyone. Then you will finish in the position that you deserve. This is the referees, nothing. The referees, they don't decide the championship, or they don't decide who qualify, who don't qualify. They make mistakes, same than coaches, same than players, and usually you only remember when the referee kill you. Sorry, it's not the correct verb, but I don't know how to express my English is very bad. But we don't remember when the action is for your team, no? Then finally, this is a competition that the champion deserves to be the champion, and that's all. Then about your questions, we have to come back as soon as possible. If we don't come back as soon as possible, means that we don't deserve to be on top or second, or I don't know. But I feel, and I told again in the last press conference, that the team will be very competitive till the end of the season, despite these 2 games that we are disappointed about these 2 last games.
Coach, you spoke about crowd.
Yes.
How the team mindset change when the stadium is full?
I played in Kerala last season, and it was amazing. The stadium was completely full, the atmosphere, and we won. Was fantastic. People who knows me when I arrived here in India, my first 2 seasons, I was depressed. playing with not only for the COVID, that obviously is more important than football and was a complete disaster for all the world. But to play with nobody in the stands, even you can hear what the other bench is speaking during the game. Is terrible, because finally we play for them, no? We were privileged because everyone was at home and we were playing and training. But when you play with crowd, even I have the nice experience, no? When I played or when I was coach, and to play with a completely full stadium with, I don't know, 100,000 people or 90 in this case, this is very good. Even if for you or even against you, I think the adrenaline is very nice, no? To play in this atmosphere, no?
Any more questions? Narayan, so when the ISL began around 10 years ago, you were with FC Goa for a while, and then you had a journeyman career, you changed clubs, and now you are finally back in FC Goa again, after a few years. How does it feel to be back at FC Goa? You are also closing in on 50 appearances for the club, so how does it feel to be back right now?
गोवा में मैं तो बहुत साल से था, मतलब नेशनल टीम का भी जब अंडर 19 में था तब भी गोवा में कैंप था हम लोग का। स्टार्ट भी मैं शुरू किया टेम्पो होके, उसके बाद आईएसएल भी एफसी गोवा होके शुरू किया मैंने। तो मेरे को ये थोड़ा अलग ही फीलिंग होता है, क्योंकि गोवा में थोड़ा होम जैसे ही है, थोड़ा बहुत मुझे भी सब लोग जानते हैं। अभी फील थोड़ा खुश होता हूँ, कभी बाहर भी जाता हूँ सब लोग जानता है कि मैं नारायण दास है, ये मेरा नाम बुलाता है, कभी कभी सब आके फ़ोटो भी लेता है, तब तो थोड़ा मन में खुश होता है। ऐसे भी इधर थोड़ा जैसे होम जैसे लगता है, बहुत अच्छा है फीलिंग। अभी ए टीम के साथ फिर से ज्वाइन किया, मैं तो बहुत हैप्पी हूँ क्योंकि एफसी गोवा मुझे साइन करें, ऑब्वियसली कोच को, क्योंकि वो ही डिसाइड किया, तो थोड़ा खुश हूँ मैं।
And as far as the ISL is concerned, you have around 130 appearances in the ISL since the start. So you have seen how the league has developed, changed, etc. in 10 years. Do you think the quality of football in general has improved in India, in the ISL, etc.?
हाँ, फुटबॉल तो अभी सब जगह चेंजेस हो रहे हैं। अभी फुटबॉल, पहले का फुटबॉल डिफरेंट था, अभी बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब क्या थोड़ा बॉडी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी हो गया, बहुत एक्सपीरियंस के ऊपर बहुत हार्डवर्क बहुत ज़रूरत होता है। अभी थोड़ा भी पहले क्या ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सेम प्लेयर खेलता था, अभी थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक होने से बहुत चेंजेस होता है। अभी सब प्लेयर लोग को बहुत चांस मिलता है इम्प्रूव करने के लिए। जो अब पहले था सेम प्लेयर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कंटिन्यू करता था सिर्फ, अभी ऐसा नहीं है, अभी कंपटीशन बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है और इम्प्रूवमेंट तो बहुत हो रहा है, क्योंकि सब ग्रास रूट से ये लेके, लेकिन और भी अच्छा करना चाहिए हम लोग को।
Okay, thank you. Any more questions?